Good evening, everybody. Come with us tonight as we take you to dinner and we test out all of your taste buds, along with kicking in some spice into your dinner. We are going to go and explore with the beautiful people from Thailand. In Thai, people eat many tropical fruits, vegetables, usually fine chopped or shredded. Common proteins consumed in Thailand include peanuts, tofu, chicken, fish, seafood, and a little bit of pork dishes. You will occasionally see Thai with a lot of different options. They love coconut curries. They love broth-based curries. They love noodles, thick noodles, thin noodles. They use a lot of fish sauce and spicy chilies and rubs in their food. And that's what makes it extremely amazing. It's a great balance between salty, sweet, coconutty, palm sugary, fish sauce, limes, cilantro. And we can't wait to bring it to you tonight. I'm so excited to share dinner with you folks and come along the ride with us as we show you what it's like to have some Thai food for dinner. We're going to Bamboo Gardens, a hidden gem here in Otay Lakes, Chula Vista. I'm excited to have dinner with you guys. Bring your appetite. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Hanging with Kareem. Today we're excited. We're going to be trying out Bamboo Garden Thai restaurant. Ooh, it is some really amazing, authentic Thai food. It's going to be coming with a lot of that Thai chili, those Thai spices. We're going to try a little bit of everything on the menu. We're going to give you our review on it and let you know what we think. It came recommended. It's super nice. It's tucked away here in the Otay Lakes, Chula Vista, San Diego. So I'm excited. We're going to dive in and get something to eat. And like I said, it's a beautiful month of Ramadan right now. So Ramadan Kareem to all my beautiful friends and family out there. So it's right about the time now we're going to break our fast. It's roughly about 7:17, so we're all ready to go. We're excited. Come along with us on this journey. We're going to try some really good, authentic Thai food. Cool. Bamboo Garden Thai cuisine. It's a nice little menu they got set up here. Let's take a look at some of the appetizers. I always like when restaurants have pictures. You know, for me, it's like, I don't always know what it means. You know, it's like, what's a cheese delight? You know, and then they go, okay, there's a cheese delight, and then it kind of breaks it down for you. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right, we put in our appetizer. We're going to start off with some beautiful soup here. I'm going to walk you through that, but before that, we got to get a little caffeine in this. Like I said, it's the beautiful month of Ramadan, so we need a little bit of energy. We drink a glass of water. So let me show you this real quick. So what we got here, this is the Thai coffee. So it's a nice coffee. They put a little, it looks like coconut cream in there, some milk. Look at this. So we're gonna try it out real quick, guys. Oh my God, that is absolutely amazing, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you like sweets, that's definitely got a strong kick to it. It's got a nice sugar, hits you right in the mouth. So I don't know if I was supposed to mix it at first. All my Thai friends and all my family out there, am I doing this right? I think I was supposed to mix it first, man, because I got nothing but pure sugar on the first sip. Oh yeah, you definitely got to mix it, man. So now you got that nice coconut and all that beautiful taste. Look at this thing, man. Oh yeah. Oh man. Look at this, man. So this is our appetizer soup. You can see the flame coming. I don't want to get that burnt. So this is called a tom kha soup. So they have a tom yum soup, but this is a tom kha soup. So it is tom kha. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but it's tom kha. It is basically, it's a coconut curry base, coconut milk. It's got the broth in there from the chicken. It's got the basil, the sweet Thais, I think it's got the lime juice, cilantro, and then we got it with a little spicy kick, so it's gonna be that nice little spice around, man. Look at this thing. And they serve it with some cool little bowls here. You got these little spoons there, and then you guys look at this close up. And look at that mushrooms. Oh man, that is amazing. Oh, I can't wait to dive into this. Oh, look at all that chicken, the vegetables. You got the broth is absolutely amazing. We got the cool little soups. They serve it in this an exquisite aluminum style dish with the flame coming out in the middle. So obviously with soups, it's a really cool way to kind of keep it warm. And oh man, I can't wait to dive in. Let's give it the official taste test right now. You guys can see it's got that cilantro, that lime. It's got that coconut milk-based type of curry, but it's not like super creamy. It's still got that flavor of the soup in it. So I'm gonna take a little bit. I like to try a little bit with the vegetables first. I'm a huge fan of mushrooms, so let's try it out. Oh my God, that's amazing. The first thing that hits you in the mouth is the sourness from like the lemon and the cilantro. Then you get that curry taste. Now when you say coconut, you can always think like the coconut's gonna be overpowering it, but you don't taste like coconut shells. You taste that lime, that citrusy. We got this about a 6 out of 10 on the spicy scale, but honestly, it's not spicy at all. It's got a good chunk of chicken in there. I mean, for a lot of us, for a lot of you guys, this can just be your actual meal because it's got chicken, vegetables, mushrooms. It's got a little bit of everything in there. Oh my God, this chicken is so soft, so tender. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna just try just the soup base. That is so, wow. Man, you guys gotta see this. Look at that thing. You can see all the little spices in there. That's the little curry. I got it right over the fire so it can kind of warm it up. This is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you what, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I never thought I was gonna be a fan of coconut, so I was like, man, coconut milk, but that's the reason why we're doing this, because we're trying something completely new, traditional. We asked the chef, like, what is some of the stuff that you guys do that's very traditional. He told us that the chicken and the mushrooms are very popular to get, so we're gonna take his word for it. That's what we're doing this for. Man, every part of it, even when you break it up, it is phenomenal. This is really good, highly recommended. I'm gonna enjoy my soup. We're gonna wait for our next dish. Let's go. Some water to throw it down. That's it. Our spice does kick in the back of the throat, but like I said, it's 6 out of 10. It's not overpowering. Let me pour a little bowl for my wife here so she can try it. Sarai is our lovely camera lady for the day. Oh, this is one thing I didn't show you guys. Oh, I lost it. So look at this. Look at that cool little leaves in there. What is that called?
Bay leaf?
Yeah, like a bay leaf in there. Man, there's no shortage of spices and aroma in this. And I wish you guys could smell this thing. I mean, it is just overpowering with spice. And I can't even tell you, like, it smells literally like a homemade soup from the kitchen. Obviously, it is from a restaurant, but the aroma is so, it's just as amazing as the taste of the actual soup. Wow. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get Sarai's take on it real quick.
Hi, guys. Okay, let's see. This is my first time actually trying this soup. Usually I have the tom yum soup. That's our favorite, but so this is kind of coconut based. Let's see. It's a little sweet, sour at the same time, and the coconut milk I feel like gives it a nice base, like a little creamier base. It's kind of like a tom yum soup, but with the coconut milk I feel like that it's adding a little creamier base to it, and the vegetables are just perfect. Let me try some of the chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and try some of the. I'm gonna try some of the chicken to see how the chicken is. Let's see. It's actually really good. It's nice and sour. I like the sourness in the soup, and like Kareem said, the spice level is just perfect. I like spicy, so it's but again, here they give you an option. If you don't want it spicy at all, you can just say no spice. But I really like it. It's really good. It's really flavorful soup, and the coconut milk really adds a nice taste and aroma to it as well. I approve it.
All right, out of 10.
Goodness. I would say, I mean, I love it. Definitely a 10.
Nice.
I mean, I have nothing to compare to. This is my first time trying it, but I love it. So, definitely a 10.
It's really good. It's got a lot of good flavors. Like I said, super cool. Check out this pot, man. This thing is amazing. So this is their little spice tray right here. Like I said, we got a 6 out of 10. But if you still want to put a little kick to it, it's got some cool stuff here. These are Thai chilies. Oh man, these are so good. And it's put into some kind of vinegar and fish sauce. So it's super cool. I'm gonna try one. Let me put it right here in my soup. And I'll give you guys a quick little rundown. So look at it. You can see I put it right there in the soup, a little Thai chili. Hopefully it's not too crazy, but it's these things you just never know, man. Depends on what time of the year it is, how strong their potency is. Oh yeah, it's definitely that time of year. Ooh, that's a good kick. Oh man, the seeds hit the back of your tongue. It is pure fire. I'm gonna fight it though, because I can't explain to you the taste of this thing. I mean, look how it's made, man. It's just like a fish sauce, vinegar. The little Thai chilies are floating right on the top. Oh, man. And now, to be honest with you, like, once I kind of chewed it up and let it go down, it's not as bad. You notice I didn't take no water yet, you know? So it's like, it kicks you, punches you in the face, and then once those seeds kind of go down, you're like, that was good, man. Wow. Wow. I'm going to eat this piece of chicken so I can give it a little space, man. It does have a kick to it, man. So if you want to kick it a little bit stronger, man, that thing was about that size, man. That was amazing, man. We're gonna try the rub and the chili sauce on our next dish. I don't know if I can do it back to back like that. So the one thing I want to show you at the end of the soup that's super cool is that, remember, I only added that little piece of Thai chili, which I already ate that. But I want you guys to see the rub that they put in there, all the spices, all the ingredients that come, you know, with the broth. Like I said, it's a chicken-based broth. They can do vegetarian. That's a cool thing about Thai food, is that they're very vegetarian friendly. So if you want tofu, if you want a lot of veggie options, that's one thing I do love about their food, is every time I order something, it comes with like fresh tomatoes, fresh basil, fresh onions. And that to me is very important, because nobody wants fried or oily stuff at all times. But let me show you this real quick, man. Look at that. You can see those spices and the rubs, a little cilantro. This is at the herbs of it. Man, like I said, that's at the end of it. So that's some really good soup, man. That's super good. We just got our dishes. Phenomenal. You got to see this stuff, man. This is super good. I'm gonna start off with Sarai's dish, so she can kind of explain what she got. So she actually went with the
Paneer curry. That's my favorite Thai curry. It is again coconut milk based, and it always, you can have with chicken, meat, shrimp, whatever your preferred protein is, and it comes with bell peppers. Each restaurant does it a little bit differently. The vegetables, they put in different types of vegetables, but usually carrots and bell peppers. And they usually put in like green beans as well, but it all depends on which restaurant you have it in. So.
And it comes with a side of rice, looks like?
Yes, always. You can't have curry without the rice.
Yeah. So the one thing to note on the vegetables, like I said, you know, we're a big fan of crunch. We like that little crunchy taste. So it's not soggy. It looks like they put it on right towards the end of it, so you guys actually get that little crunch.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some of the curry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Definitely need more
This
water.
is our great chef. And your name was again?
Nick.
Nick, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. So, okay, I'm gonna try to get the carrots and the bell pepper in there if I can.
Spring rolls?
It's so full. Let's see.
Arroz completo. Ajá, fried rice
It's delicious. It's really good. It's very like thick, creamy base, which I love. And the chicken is soft and tender. It's perfect, and the vegetables are cooked just right. It still gets that little crunch, so it's not super soggy or anything. So yeah, it's definitely really good. It's a good Penang curry. I'm really picky when it comes to Penang curries, because if they're too watery or if they're too thick, this is just the right consistency for a Penang curry.
And how was the heat level? You got what number?
Again, I like spicy, so I got 8.
Ooh.
So it's
fire.
So I like it, but you can. I mean, my spice.
Give us a taste test of just the curry by itself, so you guys can see. Like once again, I'm gonna show you. Like, look at the thickness of that. You can see all the spices, the seasoning, and she got about an 8 out of 10 out of it. So I want her to just kind of give us the review of just the curry by itself.
Oh, it's absolutely delicious. So Penang curry, I guess the coconut milk, it's a little bit on the sweet and sour side. So it's a little sweet with a hint of sourness, and then that spice. So that's why it's just a mixture of so many flavors, and I feel like it hits so many different palates at the same time, because you get the sweetness from the coconut milk, you get the sourness. I'm not sure where the sourness comes from, but I think that's the lemongrass that they put in there, and the spice, of course. That's always a plus for me. So
tonight we went with the chicken. So what are some other meats or vegetarian options that you can taste good with this?
Well, you can have it with tofu. You can just have it with vegetables alone. You can have it with just all sorts of seafood options, shrimps. So it's you can have it with beef. I personally like it with chicken. Chicken Penang curry is my favorite. But yeah, you can also do fried tofu, which is really good. I know that's Kareem's favorite, is that fried tofu.
Let me show you the fried tofu.
Yeah, he loves that.
Oh boy, this thing is flame. Pure flame. Oh my God. And it's not fried like hit you in the face oily. It's actually perfect. All right, everybody. I got my dish now. This is called the spicy noodles, also known as the drunken noodles. It is a rice noodle base that is stir fried together with a lot of the flavors and the seasoning, and like I said, they use some type of broth. I went with the fried tofu broth today, so it's more of a vegetarian dish. So it's got the cool little rice noodles. Let me get you a nice little big piece. They're also sticky together, but it's like a thicker rice noodle. It's got a lot of cool flavors. It's mixed with eggs, fresh basil, Thai seasoning, bell peppers, onions, cilantro a little bit in there. And you gotta see this thing. I mean, look at that. And this thing is just loaded with flavor. I also got an 8 out of 10. So we're gonna try this thing out, man. And like what I'm gonna do first is I like to try just the noodle by itself before I get into the tofu part. And I'll give you the review on that, man. Look at that thing. Oh my God. It's really good. It's almost like it started melting before I even started chewing. It's kind of crazy. But it's got a lot of flavor, if you can see it. Here's a little egg pieces in it. I'll throw a little bit on top of that. Throw a little tofu on there too. It's like one big bite, man. Let's try it all together. The tofu is fried together, separate, then it's added onto the noodles once the dish is completed and tossed together in a wok. And that's where you're getting 2 different flavors. Like I said, it has some kind of like a strong basil hint to it, and then the noodles are based out of that like curry paste that they mix it with like a chili paste. So they complement each other phenomenally well. I got an 8 out of 10. Every single restaurant is different, so I highly recommend that you start low and you can add it up. But for me, an 8 out of 10, honestly, it's not kicking me in. So you already know it's time to go to the rack. That's the beauty of it. I always ask for the rack. Man, you can mix it up all your way. So I'm going to the rack. And this time it's going to be me versus the Thai chili. Here we go, right there. We're just going to put a little bit on the top there. And this time I learned my lesson, so we know we're not going to just go straight for it. We're going to take a little piece. Look at the size of that piece. We're going to take that. Do a little curry, tofu in it. Right away, that chili punches you right in the mouth, man. And that tofu kind of matches it up with some great seasoning and some great flavor to kind of control the heat of it. That's really good. So the spicy noodles, aka drunken noodles, highly, highly recommend. It is way more than you think. By the time you get halfway through this, the rice noodle fills up your stomach and your belly, and you're literally ready to call it a night. That's really good. We're about to dive right back into this. So I got the Paneer curry with white rice. I went ahead and got the spicy noodles with tofu. We're gonna dive in. We got the spicy chilies here. Got the spicy noodles, aka drunken noodles. And here's a fun fact that Sarai's gonna share with us on why it's called the drunken noodles.
So the reason why it's called a drunken noodles, it's because it is the most common food that's served after after bar hours. So it's a street food and it's a good hangover food. So once you're everybody in Thailand is done partying and drinking, they come out to the streets, and that's what all the street vendors are serving is the drunken noodles, and that's why it's called a drunken noodle.
Oh, funny. And I can't wait till we're gonna go down and we're gonna get you guys those street food levels of Thailand. We can't wait to get that in the vlog as we grow this channel. Thanks to you guys, as you guys help me produce more content. You know, let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you guys want to try. If there's any food or restaurants that you think we should try, any culture food. Man, that's the whole point of this. Everything we order tonight is that we normally would not order, so we can try new food items. We asked the chef for what are the top traditional meals that they get, and then we got the one that is kind of quote unquote Americanized or westernized, if you want to call it, and that's the drunken noodles. I got that one. And so Sarai giving us the fun fact, finding out about that. And the cool thing about Thailand, like I said, they are late into the evenings. You know, their street foods, from the stories that I've heard from the friends and families that have visited, is that their street food, their street vendors is one of the happening scenes. Like it's part of the culture and part of why you go there. So we can't wait to put that theory to the test and, you know, try some of their amazing food there on the street, man. Super cool, man. Oh, yeah.